It seems as though the Atlanta Falcons have their, we'll call it a solution for a subpar defense. They're going to outscore everybody. And I'm kind of excited for it because the Atlanta Falcons are, offensively anyways, a really good team. And they got some really good draft picks over the last couple of years. Kyle Pitts, even though hopefully this is the year he breaks out, especially my fantasy team is hoping so. Bijan Robinson's going to be that dude, the first-round pick in the 2023 NFL draft this year for the Falcons. Also got guys like Drake London, Matt Collins coming over from the Raiders there. So overall, this offense, I think it's pretty safe to say is going to be the NFL's most underrated offense. And just looking at, again, what they got here, I definitely think there's a reason to be excited because overall, yes, Bijan Robinson, Tyler Algier, who, yes, ran for over 1,000 yards as a former fifth-round pick. Also, Cordero Patterson, the greatest kickoff returner of all time. Yes, not even a debate. And then Taylor Heineke also is kind of like, I don't want to say a backup plan to Desmond Ridder, who I think is going to really do and have a good, solid second year in the NFL. But hey, it never hurts to have a really good contingency plan. Also, we mentioned Kyle Pitts as well as Jonnu Smith. I think he's going to have a really good year as well. Felipe Franks, the former quarterback turned tight end. I'm excited to see what potentially could be done with that, with this offense. And then also, yes, like we talked about, the rest of this offense is pretty interesting. Like, honestly, you've got two wide receivers in Drake London and Matt Collins that quite honestly get it done. Scotty Miller's nothing to balk at. And, if you just take a look at what they did last year, I think that this was subpar quarterback play. We know that. Overall, Marcus Mariota, even when he's trying to throw a pass, is not like trying to dive backwards, I guess. He's not a starter in the NFL, but overall threw for over 2,200 yards, 15 touchdowns, and 9 interceptions last year. Desmond Ridder didn't throw a pick. Through 4 starts, he was 2-2. I think there was some things to build on there. And yes, we mentioned Tyler Algier being a former 5th-round pick that ran for over 1,000 yards for him last year. Even Cordero Patterson, who just seems to be that stud in fantasy. I don't care what anybody says, but overall, I think you've got enough going for you, especially on this offensive side of the football for the Falcons, that I think this could be one of the most underrated units for the entire NFL. Their offensive line is good. In fact, I wish my Vikings and Raiders had their offensive line, but they can run the football. I feel like Arthur Smith is going to put this offense in a position where it's going to get first downs. It's going to be efficient, especially with Desmond Ridder at the helm. And quite honestly, I think that this is going to be a fun offense to watch. I think that 27 to 32 point range is what you're probably going to expect out of them this year, but I do think they're going to be a top unit just in terms of scoring the football. And I don't think that's necessarily that much of a stretch, especially when you consider the fact this was already a middle-of-the-pack offense with guys like Marcus Mariota as the starting quarterback. So imagine if Desmond Ridder is just a little bit of a step above Marcus Mariota, which I believe he is. This is a top 10 offense just with Desmond Ridder. Even better if you get a better quarterback in there. But Desmond Ridder, I think, is going to be something to cheer about, as well as the NFL's most underrated offense for the Atlanta Falcons. But let us know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment down below. That's what helps people find the show. Leave that like and that comment. We would greatly appreciate it. But overall, let us know what you guys think about the NFL's most underrated offense with the Atlanta Falcons.